nous sommes live. Inspecteur live. Bon, et bienvenue sur la chaîne Twitch.tv Récobain, sur Récobain, et encore plus profond, YouTube Récobain. Et oui. Je teste ce soir le jeu Extinction qui vient de sortir le 9 avril. On va voir de quoi ça a l'air. Là, vous ne voyez pas, il n'est pas animé en ce moment. C'est un jeu PC, donc je vais jouer quand même avec le Xbox, puisque ça le permet. Moi, je préfère ça. Un jeu de combat, ça va peut-être être mieux. Donc, voilà. Ok. Et c'est parti. Je vois la CPU, ça a l'air de quoi? Ça me parle pas pire. Je peux te perdre la date. Campagne, mode de jeu. Quels sont les jeux? Fais-moi ça. Parce que apparemment les vidéos sont tellement ridicules. Ah ok. Ça va, c'est bon. Commande de manette. Ça serait bon à savoir. Ok. C'est déplacé. Afficher les objectifs. Right trigger, esquive, right button, le froid écarté. Un carton. J'adore le carton. Sauter c'est là, attaque c'est X, sauvetage, on va bien. Là, il y a un petit quelque chose qui me dérange un peu au l'écran, ça sent pas long. Ok, ici, pourquoi je vois bordure, cette affaire, on dirait qu'il y a une bordure. Mais juste, j'ai quelque chose sur mon écran, je suis en game. On va mettre en game mode parce qu'il est trop clair. Nouvel écran, je ne l'ai pas encore essayé même. Il est en splendide. Non, on va essayer quelque chose. Ici, oui, pas mal meilleur. Theater mode, c'est très beau. Game mode, c'est pas l'autre. Je comprends pas, c'est quoi ces affaires de mode là, ils sont pas beaux. Reading mode là, dark mode, en noir. Theater a l'air fantastique. C'est lui aussi. Comment c'est? Ok. Je pense que ça va être beau. On ne vous le verrez pas la différence, mais moi, je vois une nette différence. C'est beau, cet écran-là. Là, j'ai joué avec l'autre mode, c'était trop blanchâtre tout le temps. Très plate. Et ce soir, je carbure au vin. Pourquoi donc? J'ai goûté le vin. C'est pas juste ça. Je vais couper avec de l'eau parce que sinon, ça va être mal. Bon, est-ce qu'on est prêt? Aucun joueur. Ah, désolé. Je vais couper. Je suis pas sûr. Devant un PC pour prendre la manette Xbox. C'est quoi les modèles? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a pour le jeu? Défi comme extinction. Est-ce qu'à moi je crois que c'est comme des modes plus. Ok. Je vais y aller par campagne peut-être. Comment ça se fait? Chapitre. 7 chapitres. Ok, compétences. Je pense que j'ai pas le choix. C'est bizarre, 3 étoiles. Ok. Bon, des éclairages sur cadre ont été dépêchés à l'avant de l'armée rabbinique. La ville doit évacuer les habitants de Tabriz. Avant que les chacals n'envahissent le village. Objectif principal, sauver 15 civils. 15 civils. Allez, bonus tout de suite. 6 chacals, sauver un civil sur le toit, démolition en moins de 5 minutes. Ok. Bon, en tout cas, ça a l'air. Ok, on dirait des plateaux. On te rentre ça de même, on fait pas de tutoriel, rien.
As children, we were told that our world once had heroes. Fairy tales to inspire hope in a world with none. As far back as anyone could remember, mankind had been at war with itself. Orphaned, like so many, I survived by the sword and my wits. Neither of which kept me from being sent to a labor camp. It would have been a death sentence had I not made a friend. Avil kept me safe, and I kept him sane. And together, we would change the course of history.
Ok. Bizarre.
Avil, did you make it to Delorum?
Yes. I've almost reached the village of Tablis. You were right, Sandra. This place is completely untouched by the invasion.
Have you made contact with the Royal Army?
No. And I'm not exactly getting a warm reception from the locals.
I'm sure they can be seduced by your charms. I was joking, sort of. They may, however, find you more appealing than the jackals about to descend on Tablis.
In moments like this, I actually find myself missing your company, Sandra. How long do I have before the jackals arrive?
Not long. If you don't act quickly, the villagers will be slaughtered. I've teleported escape crystals onto the battlefield. You need only use one of the runestones I gave you to activate them. I'll leave you to it.
Someone help!
The jackals are hunting down civilians. Use your basic attacks to slay them before they slaughter the villagers. Great work. Now charge the crystal to activate the portal and rescue the civilian.
I don't understand what's happening. What are those things? Who are you?
My name is Avil, the last of the Sentinels. I am here to ready your people for war.
I don't know anything about fighting monsters.
There is something you can do for your people. Something that will save thousands of lives.
Tell me what to do, and I'll do it.
Take this gemstone, and personally see that your king receives it. And when he does, tell him to speak my name into the stone.
The enemy has started killing civilians! Avil, you must act quickly! Good work, Avil. That civilian is safe now. If you're ever lost, you can review your objectives at any time.
I'm saved! I am saved! in your death, Sentinel. I'm saved! I am saved!
Some people have climbed onto their rooftops to hide from those monsters. Too bad I'm not much of a climber myself.
If I jump onto...
Thank goodness someone's come to help me. I climbed up here to try and escape those beasts, but now I can't get down.
You're safe now.
That was just nasty. Good work, Avil. That civilian is safe now.
Ok, j'ai assez de
Avil, congratulations. You're still alive.
The portals are opening as you said they would. I was able to send many of the townspeople to safety.
It isn't enough.
I know. I sent your speaking stone off to the king. We'll see if he, in his royal wisdom, sees fit to make an alliance, or if he is as foolish as those who fell before him.
I know how you feel, but we're out of options. We will need to coordinate with the royal forces to fight the coming hordes, and we're going to need them soon.
The jackals I killed, they were scouts.
Yes, I hope you're ready, because the Raveni will be attacking soon.
What? What? Quoi, les gars? Ravine? Alors, j'ai fini à moins de 5 minutes. Et puis... C'est quoi ça? Vite. C'est le seul que je peux acheter à date. Oui, compétence. Quel but? Colère du temps. Revenez de repérer à proximité de la ville de Betrave. La ville doit protéger les abords de Betrave pendant qu'il attend la réponse du écoutez le rapport. Responsabilité de poste d'armure, du chacal, de 7 minutes.
Has King Euro made contact yet?
So far, nothing but silence.
Avil, we will need alliances to win this war. The most expedient way to convince the king of our intent is to continue fighting for his people and defending his cities. And when you do speak with the king, may I suggest employing a morsel of diplomacy?
I will think on it, Sandra. Now, tell me of our enemy. What is their location? Last we spoke, they were on course for Petrol.
You've arrived just in time. The Horde has almost reached the city limits. Now go, and show the people of Petrol how a Raveni dies. Executing Raveni requires rune energy. Charge your rune energy by killing jackals and rescuing civilians. Nice job, Avil. Keep up the good work. Next time, dodge just before an attack hits you to avoid taking damage.
You saved the right man. I am a spice trader, the richest in all of Delorum. Anything you want, my friend, I will make it yours.
I need you to simply send a message to your king. I gave him the means to contact me directly. Have him do so immediately.
The citizens of Delorum are lucky to have you, Avil.
Thank you. Gods protect you.
Look who's early. Avil, get after that Raveni before he starts destroying the town. Avil, you remember how this works. Hold your rune strike and aim at the Raveni's armor and limbs. Release rune strike to attack. Avil, valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them. Remember, Avil, hold your rune strike to aim and release it to attack.
Shit.
Avil, hold your rune strike and aim at the Raveni's armor to destroy it.
I can sever the Raveni's limbs if I target their weak points with a rune strike.
Great job of removing a Raveni's armor and severing its limbs also charges your rune energy.
I died.
Once you have enough, you will be able to execute the Raveni. Now aim your rune strike just below the Raveni's knee to sever its leg.
But I died. I'm done.
Please be more careful, Avil.
You should have.
This Raveni is no match for my blade.
Remember, Avil, when a Raveni's limbs are exposed, you can target them with your rune strike. There's no time to waste. Get back in there, Avil.
Sweet. Encore. Get back in there. Come on. Shaker.
Remember, Avil, when a Raveni's limbs are exposed, you can target them with your rune strike. Now finish this. Climb to the base of the Raveni's skull. The ogre's neck will glow when you can target it for your rune strike. Nice work! Keep going! Now, Avil, execute the Raveni!
Shoot.
Severing a Raveni's limb will only hinder them momentarily. After a short time, the Raveni will regenerate its severed limbs. Avil, your rune energy is fully charged. Quickly get to the base of the Raveni's neck. Great work, Avil. That's one less Raveni we have to kill.
It's a drop in the ocean. If we don't begin coordinating our efforts with the Royal Army, we will soon be overrun by their numbers.
When word of your bravery reaches the king, he will be compelled to trust you.
And while we wait for the fool king to gather his courage, the Raveni marshal their forces.
You are more right than you know. Another horde is approaching, and this one is better armed.
The next town will not be as fortunate as the last.
J'ai tiré à moins de 5 minutes. Même si je suis mort 2 fois. Non, j'ai pas pris de... Sans toujours aucune nouvelle du roi, Avil rencontre un homme en armure qui se dirige vers Doloron. Discuter avec l'ennemi, on va faire utiliser 4 pièces d'armure. Tu vois, tes objectifs secondaires. Aucun vigoureux saut. Ce jeu, ça.
Avil, you've arrived just in time. The first of the Raveni are already approaching the town.
I see you finished deploying the escape crystals as well. I'll slay this monster, and save as many as I can.
Avil, that Raveni seems to be wearing some kind of heavy armor. Are you sure you can handle it?
You worry about getting your crystals to the surrounding town, Sandra. I'll worry about the Raveni.
Avil, remember. Executing Raveni requires rune energy. Charge your rune energy by killing jackals and rescuing civilians.
This iron armor looks to be bound by large iron locks. I'll try taking those out first. this thing down in no time. I should build more rune energy.
Avil, valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them.
I can use my rune strike on the locks.
Ow, 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 ow.
Please be more careful, Avil.
Be more careful. Il se passe quoi, Shane, non, mais...
Careful, Avil. Find cover to regain your health.
I need my rune energy fully charged to execute this Reveni.
Severing a Reveni's limb will only hinder them momentarily. After a short time, the Reveni will regenerate its severed limbs.
I can sever the Reveni's limbs if I target their weak points with a rune strike. I can use my rune strike on the locks. I need my rune energy fully charged to execute this Reveni. Time to kill a Reveni. This Reveni is no match for my blade.
unlocks may take several rune strikes to remove. Keep at it.
I've got to hit the weak points when they are glowing.
I know. I don't... Damn you, obvious.
You might have deserved that one.
Damn it. Je commence à super à mon jeu.
My health.
Ben là, je peux pas trouver du cover, je me suis fait squasher comme une mouche. Oh, vraiment mauvais.
Kavil, what are you doing?
Hey, what are you doing? Contrôles sont pas extra.
Kavil, valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them.
I need to aim for the base of the neck.
Schlag. No.
Kavil, valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them. Nice work, Kavil. These people owe you their lives.
Yes.
This time, Sandra.
The few
But what of the next? And the next? Without the King's aid, we're relegated to a single battlefield, while the Reveni push forward on multiple fronts.
You're right, Kavil. Which is why we must convince him to join us. This war will not be won by swords alone.
Combien de temps ça a pris? Ça. Mission royale. Les ennuis arrivent dans la ville de Mutan. Au moment même, le roi donne enfin celle-ci nouvelle à lui de répondre. Dommage. Contre les forces ravenées d'invasion pour calmer la confusion. Parce que juste toi qui peux faire ça.
This is King Euro, ruler of Dolorum. You have requested an audience?
This is Avil, the last sentinel, and I wish to strike an alliance with your highness.
Was it your sorcery that created this speaking stone?
My ally, Xandra, crafted this instrument, and others from the weapons of our enemies.
If your boons are so great, why do you seek an alliance?
King Yarrow, I cannot be everywhere. At this moment, I am approaching Multnomah, where a deadly horde approaches.
Multnomah? No, that's too soon. I dispatched a garrison to the city, but they won't arrive in time. If you are as skilled as I have heard, Evil, then please, save as many of my people as you can.
Bonjour.
Splendid work, Sentinel. Your duty to the crown will certainly be remembered.
Avil, if too much of the town is destroyed or its people killed, we will have failed.
No!
I need my rune energy fully charged to execute this Reveni.
Nice work! Keep going! Avil? You alright?
No, I'm dead. Come on. Encore.
I'll have to charge up my rune energy to take this thing down.
Avil, valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them. There's no time to waste.
Come
Get
on.
back in there, Avil.
There's no time to waste. Je viens de me faire tuer, là. Come on. Shit.
Use my rune strike on the locks. I need my rune energy fully charged to execute this Reveni.
Careful, Avil.
Well.
Find cover to regain your health.
Find cover. Ils sont en train de détruire.
Noble death.
What? What? Hey, là, là. Ça ne peut pas détruire rien quand même.
I can use my rune strike on the locks.
There's no time to waste. Get back in there, Avil.
Hey, là, c'est frustrant, là. 67% de la vie est détruite. Ouais, bravo.
Iron locks may take several rune strikes to remove. Keep at it. Nice work. Keep going.
I'll have to charge up my rune energy to take this thing down.
There's no time to waste. Get back in there, Avil.
Ce jeu-là.
Avil, you must protect the city and its people. If it falls, we have lost. time to waste. Get back in there, Reveal.
Ah, si. Voilà, c'est bien. Chut! Jump. Ah, il fait stream.
Now, Avil, execute the Ravenni.
Voyons.
Your work here isn't done yet. That Ravenni you just executed wasn't the only one on its way to Moltnamar. When you execute a Ravenni, your rune energy will begin to drain. You will need to build it up again in order to execute another Ravenni.
Feel, what are you doing? The Ravenni are destroying my kingdom.
It looks like this Ravenni brought along a friend.
What?
You'll have to face them both.
Come on.
Avil, if too much of the town is destroyed or its people killed, we will have failed.
Should build more rune energy.
Ravenni forces are destroying the city. Avil, you must stop them. Careful, Avil. Find cover to regain your health.
Avil, you must persevere.
Il va se pacifier, je me suis fait écraser. Moins de 30% de la ville. Oh.
Avil, you must protect the city and its people. If it falls, we have lost.
A noble death.
Ah, tu peux te faire écraser de même. Mouche. Comme on le dit, hein.
Doing? The Ravenni are destroying my kingdom. No!
I'll have to charge up my rune energy to take this thing down.
Avil. Find cover to regain your health.
Cross the limite.
Okay, you might have deserved that one.
Oh, come on! Il reste 7% de la ville. La ville est presque de l'autre truc, moi j'étais à l'autre bout.
There's no time to waste.
come on.
Get back in there, Avil.
Ben oui, get back in there. Hey, c'est frustrant là.
Multnomah is in ruin. It seems my faith in the Sentinels was misplaced.
Hey, c'est tough là. Mon trust in something was misplaced. C'est parce que mettre ça, là, me combattre les trois là. Un petit peu dur là. Let's go, encore.
This is King Euro.
This is Avil,
Was it your soul?
my ally,
If your boons are so...
King Yarrow.
Multnomah? No, that's too soon. I dispatched a garrison to the
Come on.
city, but they won't arrive in time.
Ça le fun, ça avance.
If you are as skilled as I have heard, Avil, then please, save as many of my people as
Tu
you can.
commences, puis t'as déjà 10% de la ville de détruite. C'est genre...
Good work, Avil. That civilian is safe now.
Trop long.
Avil, if too much of the town is destroyed, or...
I need my rune energy fully charged to execute this Ravenni.
Oh, come
A
on.
noble death.
No, not a noble death. I went just right into it. Under his foot. God damn it, he's going too fast. J'ai des ralentissements.
Avil, valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them.
Ben déjà, on appelle ça.
Great job. Keep it up.
I'll have to charge up my rune energy to take this thing down. I can use my rune strike on the locks.
And die of a gruesome death.
Time to kill a Ravenni.
Hold Hold your rune strike and aim for the base of the Reveni's neck. Your work here isn't done yet. That Reveni you just executed wasn't the only one on its way to Moltnamar. When you execute a Reveni, you will...
Arrête de m'interrompre.
It looks like this Reveni brought along a friend. You'll have to face them both.
I'll have to charge up my rune energy to take this thing down.
You must protect the city and its people. If it falls, we have lost. Nice work! Keep going!
Regarde 6%. Ah,
I'll have to charge up my rune energy to take this thing down.
damn!
Avil, if too much of the town is destroyed or its people killed, we will have failed.
Well. Merde, j'arrive pas à bouger.
Avil, you must protect the city and its people. If it falls, we have lost.
Ça va bien ça. Des batteries qui meurent en plein jeu. Par chance, j'y avais pensé. Je me suis dit, hey, ça va prendre beaucoup de plus ça. Tu sais. Ouais, qu'est-ce qui se passe? Je les ai mis en l'air, ça va bien. C'est bien protégé ça.
Hold your rune strike and aim for the base of the Reveni's neck. Avil, if too much of the town is destroyed or its people killed, we will have failed. Much of the town is destroyed or its people killed, we will have failed.
I need my rune energy fully charged to execute this Reveni.
God
Time to kill a Reveni.
C'était juste pareil.
You fought bravely, Avi. Thank you. Many of my people owe you their lives.
We are still losing too many.
I agree. Your ally,
Xandra.
she creates your weapons.
The Reveni use a rare mineral to travel between worlds. Xandra was able to fabricate this talking stone, and our own portals from similar materials.
I have at my disposal some of the most gifted alchemists, and even they do not understand the properties of this talking stone.
Xandra is brilliant in many ways. Yet as skilled as we are, she and I will not be enough to win this war. Will you combine your forces with our own to defeat this enemy, Your Highness?
Initially, I was reluctant to believe your claims. I'd always thought the Sentinels to be a myth, a story to put children to bed.
And now?
I believe.
Ce serait bon. T'as vu tout royaume. Oh, j'ai même pas de sauver civil, ça va bien. C'est dur, pareil. Peut-être améliorer mes compétences. Ça, je peux-tu le prendre? Pas encore? Je les ai pas encore appris. Ça, c'est quoi ça? Ouais. Auteur de la communauté. Un petit peu pour la peine. 70, plus assez. Ralenti runique. Gravité runique. Surcharge d'énergie runique. Je vais le faire les runes. Non. Principal, il faut sauver quand même 18 civils. Bon, une race de chacal encore plus dangereuse a été repris par les forces ramenées. La ville doit pousser ces créatures. Bon, bien, avec les réfugiés, donc. Ok, tu m'as dit pour une attaque des ans. Le problème, c'est l'animation. C'est comme t'es comme pris dedans, à date là. Ça ralentit, comme pris dedans.
The Royal Army has been dispersed to the locations you decided were most vulnerable to attack. But I fear this strategy leaves my forces spread thin.
I need your army to play a defensive role. By alerting me of attacks as they occur, I can engage the enemy while your forces see to the safety of your people. We'll use signals in the watchtowers to guide refugees through the safest escape routes.
Slowing the Horde down while we move people out of their path will minimize casualties, while Xandra attempts to build a portal strong enough for us to escape the Reveni.
Avil, do you hear that? The alarm has been raised. The Reveni are attacking on multiple fronts.
Get your people to safety, and I'll fight as many as I can.
Avil, we've gotten several reports of terrifying new jackals in the area. Don't let them harm the civilians. That was just nasty.
Refugees are under attack. I must act quickly to save them.
I'm saved! I am saved!
Great work, Avil. Keep it up. The citizens of Delorum are lucky to have you, Avil.
Yep. Oh, here.
My citizens will be much safer with one less of those around.
The people of Delorum shall be indebted to you, Avil. Admit it, Avil. You're enjoying yourself out there.
My people are being slain left and right. Avil, what are you doing?
Reveni forces are destroying the city. Avil, you must stop them.
Might have to handle these monsters first.
Qu'est-ce qu'il faisait? Dans un main vert.
Avil, what are you doing? The Reveni are destroying my kingdom.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Moi, je sais pas où est-ce qu'ils sont, là. Quoi? Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? Là, je comprends pas, là. T'as pas toi, qu'est-ce que je faisais? Je m'en allais, quoi. Escarmouche.
The royal army has been dispersed to the local.
I'm slowing the horde down. Get your...
Avil, we've gotten several reports of terrifying new jackals in the area. Don't let them harm the civilians. That was just nasty.
Tout le temps.
Blessed be Delorum! I am saved!
That was a good one. Do another. The citizens of Delorum are lucky to have you, Avil.
Yep.
I could have sworn that one had you beat. That was a good one. Do another.
Ça?
Another refugee is safe thanks to you.
Gotta take out these monsters.
You are exterminating these vermin at quite the pace of you. People are being slain left and right. Avil, what are you doing?
Ah, mais non, mais là,
Avil, what are you doing? The Reveni are destroying my kingdom.
mais c'est quoi ça? Je peux pas puncher plus vite. C'est quoi le joke là? Ça me frustre. C'est quoi? Je les sauve pendant que je me fais. Pas d'escarmouche. Qu'est-ce qu'il veut dire par mode d'escarmouche? Quelque chose que je comprends pas là. Il y a quelque chose qui marche pas. Parce que. Il y a quelque chose qui marche pas dans cette touche. La manette. Esquive. Accélération, esquive. C'est B ça? Ok, B.
The royal army has been dispersed.
I need slow.
Avil.
Get your.
Avil, we've gotten several reports of terrifying new jackals in the area. Don't let them harm the civilians.
Pendant que ça.
My citizens would be much safer with one less of those around.
Gotta take out these monsters.
Ah!
My people are dying, Avil. You cannot let this happen.
Oh, dying.
The people of Delorum shall be indebted to you, Avil.
C'est trop long.
Squishy little things, aren't they?
My citizens would be much safer with one less of those around. Blessed be Delorum! I am saved! You are exterminating these vermin at quite the pace of you.
Another refugee is safe, thanks to you.
I should rescue the civilians.
You are exterminating these vermin at quite the pace of you.
That was a good one. Do another.
C'était difficile, ça.
This is madness, Avil. We should be bringing the fight to the Reveni, not waiting for them to attack us.
Other leaders had that same idea, Your Highness. They saw their armies butchered and their kingdoms reduced to ash. This isn't any war you've fought before, or any enemy you've ever known.
And what will you do to prevent Delorum from suffering a similar fate? Do you believe Xandra can truly build a device capable of ending this war?
I do. If you were to assist Xandra in her work and give her the resources of your court, we may find that solution sooner.
Very well. I will welcome your ally into my palace and give her the full resources of my kingdom.
Wonderful. You will soon experience her genius for yourself, and furthermore, I think you will find her to be an entertaining addition to your court.
Is her disposition as taciturn as your own?
Oh no. She's far worse.
J'ai pas tué 25 secondes. J'étais trop occupé à sauver des civils. Hein? Aérienne. Méditation. Qu'est-ce que ça fait? Réglage du radar. Ralentir l'avancée de les abords du royaume, pendant que Xandra commence ses pratiques. Bonne du monde. Je vais aller voir du potentiel. là. Ah, ça va être la peine. Parce que je vais raconter quelle heure là, tout ça? 2h30. Je pense qu'on va trop d'eau, trop de vent. C'est tout à l'heure. C'est à 60 FPS qui fonctionne. Je le fais dessus, je le fais dessus pas. Ah oui, non. J'ai tellement avoir c'est comme l'endroit et tout ça est au hasard. Ok, intéressant. Ils n'ont pas déjà détruit ça. C'est où ça?
I have met with Sandra. She is a talented and spirited individual.
You may come to appreciate her candor.
I will send an expedition to collect the material she requires, but it is not easily obtained.
No, it is not. But you must move quickly. Every day we are losing ground to the Ravenni.
I know, and they are closing in on your location as we speak. Try to stall their advance as much as you can. We'll speak again shortly.
Pourquoi ça ralentit là?
Prepare yourself, Sentinel! The Ravenni have arrived! Is headed your way. Avil, slay it at once!
This Ravenni is no match for my blade.
That's ugly.
I need to aim for the base of the neck.
Truly impressive work, Sentinel.
Je vois.
The more Ravenni they send, the more Ravenni I shall kill.
To hit the weak points when they are glowing. I'll need more power to take this thing down.
Reveni is no match for my blade.
Sentinel! Dust yourself off and get back in there!
Dust yourself off. I've just been squashed. Again. By this gigantic, tremendous thing that rises up every time.
I'll need more power to take this thing down. I've got to hit the weak points when they are glowing.
Damn it.
Noble death.
Come on. Il n'y a comme aucun moyen de... Man, les deux sont là.
I need to aim for the base of the neck.
You're not going anywhere, you stupid goat.
Good work of you. Now, on to the next. Additional Reveni have been spotted near your location, Sentinel.
I need to aim for the base of the neck.
Good work of you. Now, on to the next.
On to the next, go to the next one. One last question.
No challenge at all.
Sever Reveni's limbs if I target their weak points with a rune strike.
Ouch! Je me suis fait écraser.
A noble death.
No, not noble. You stupid man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. Yeah. Whew.
While Sandra is in your care, I hold you responsible for her safety.
I understand she means much to you.
Her wisdom cuts as sharp as my blade. This war will not be won by force alone. We will need her contributions to survive.
I will guard her with my life.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Your Highness, it pains you to speak my title, doesn't it?
My history with royalty has been solely as a pawn, slave, and quarry.
And for whom did you serve?
It does not matter. Rulers were beheaded and replaced before their bodies were yet cold. Those ever-loyal citizens pledged themselves to their new king with the same breath that they cursed the last, and yet all the while they suffered. I serve none but myself now.
Ok, tu peux revenir. Yeah. Nice. On va pas venir tout de suite. Donc ça c'est quoi ce niveau? 7. Tout ce qui brille. En voulant éloigner l'armée ravennie de l'expédition composée des armes du roi, Paladin rencontre un ravenier équipé d'un nouveau type d'armure étonnante. Wow, c'est tout beau, tout brillant. Ok, activité de ravenier en murmure d'or. Ok. Donc le bonus, tuer un ravenier avec un membre manquant. Non, ah oui, ça m'arrive tout le temps ça. Détruisez 6 pièces d'armure. Ouais, 6 pièces d'armure. La mission, on va le perdre. On va voir ce que ça a l'air. C'est pas mon avis, j'essaie de remplir le bonus, mais quand même. Ok. Où est-ce qu'on en est?
An expedition of my most valuable men has left to retrieve the material Xandra requires for her weapon.
That is heartening news.
The journey is not without significant risks. If the Reveni discover what we are looking for, if they even discover us in that vicinity, our plans will be exposed.
I will draw their attention away from your mission.
I know it puts you in great danger to do so, but we may lose the war if you are not successful.
Avil, is that Raveni's armor made of gold? You should save me some as a souvenir.
De l'or, ok. Utilisable, comment?
Gold armor is bound by several large locks. Destroy them all with your rune strike to take the armor out. Great job. Keep it up.
I can use my rune strike on the locks.
You may be able to use your whip on areas of that gold armor to gain a height advantage on your opponent.
Where are you? Gods
Un civil
protect
l'a
us.
tué. Ouais, mais bon,
I'm
personnage,
fine, Your Highness. Attend to your own affairs.
Ouais, mon style en ce moment. C'est long, c'est rechargé. Voyons. Voyons. Là, c'est manqué.
No challenge at all.
Ouch. Muzzle. Away the locket.
You must persevere.
You must persevere, oui. C'est tough pareil. Ah ouais. Yeah, please.
There's no time to waste. Get back in there, Reveal.
Come on. Je suis en train de me faire démolir, puis elle me dit vas-y donc, va le tuer. Allez, moi je te dis quoi faire.
I'll have to aim my rune strike carefully to hit those locks.
No challenge at all.
Ok.
Your skills give us a considerable advantage. If we had more sentinels, even a handful, we could easily beat back the Reveni and reclaim our world.
I agree. An army of sentinels would win this war handily. But the time needed to develop these skills in others is a resource we do not have. I am already struggling to defend the people of Delorum, without the added responsibility of a student.
You had a teacher, someone Xandra refers to as the Old Man.
Voilà, très
Would he not want you to train your replacement as well?
The old man took his wishes and his secrets to his grave. Better that they stay there than to speculate on his desires. He trained me to win this war. I owe him nothing more.
It sounds like you have a few secrets of your own, Avil.
avec un membre manquant. Quoi? Il n'y avait pas un genre défaite? Ah, ok, peut-être pas. 6 pièces d'armure, c'est toute son armure, ça. Une manœuvre offensive. Le passage sûr dans les plaines d'Enyo est menacé. La ville doit protéger les tours de guet qui guident les réfugiés dans le défi. Protéger les tours de guet, sauver 25 civils. Tuer 6 ravenés. Bonus. Ok. Terminer avec 2 tours de guet restantes. Oh my god. Pour de vrai? Ok. On va aller dans les compétences. Merci. Quelque chose d'utile que je pourrais acheter. Surcharge de l'argent. Let's go, encore.
We have a large group of refugees traveling across the plains. If they stay on the right path, they will evade jackals that are scouting nearby.
As long as we keep the watchtowers up, they should be safe from danger.
The displaced refugee population is growing larger every day. If the Reveni realize we are using the watchtowers as guides, our people will be in great danger.
Well, if they hadn't known before, they do now. A horde is currently approaching the Inyo Plains and headed straight for the towers. Avil, you need to keep those towers up as long as you can.
Okay. On my way.
It can't be. That armor is made of bright steel.
Be careful, Avil. Bright steel is unbreakable, even by your rune strike.
Merde, on va détruire le tour. Non. Damn it.
They've overcome one of the watchtowers.
Au, ça fait mal. Ça fait mal. Mon qui m'aide. Shit. Désolé, pardon.
Noble death.
Not so noble.
They've destroyed another watchtower. Avil, you must protect them at all costs.
Yeah, but I can't tell them.
Another one has fallen. Quick, save the remaining two.
I must find another way to defeat this Ravenni.
Damn.
Another Ravenni has arrived. How long can I keep them at bay?
Another. Damn it. Well. Shit. Ow.
Avil, focus!
What? Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? Il m'a même pas touché.
I'll have this thing down in no time.
I can use my rune strike on the locks.
There's only one watchtower left. Don't let it fall.
Shit.
Please be more careful, Avil.
Mais non, j'étais pas capable de focuser ça, ok. Please be more careful, come on. Sorry, j'ai perdu. Ah, come on. Oh, il y a un lock là.
Great job. Keep it up.
That tower is under the Sentinel's protection.
Another Ravenni already?
Oh, j'ai échoué de toute façon. Il va aller détruire la dalle. C'est pas grave.
Avil, what have you done? The Ravenni have destroyed the watchtowers.
Ouais, je vais sauver tes gens. Pas ton watchtower. Non, c'est ça, je vais me faire encore. Hey, c'est tough en tabarnouche, pareil. Le midi ralenti, il me dérange. C'est... ennuyeux. On recommence ça. Là, je sais qu'est-ce que je fais en premier. Je peux chercher des cristaux pour pouvoir le tuer. Parce que ça a l'air... c'est trop difficile, sinon.
have a large group of refugees traveling across the plains. If they...
As long as we keep the watchtowers up, they should be safe from danger.
The displaced refugee population is growing larger every day. If the Reveni realize we are using the watchtowers as guides, our people will be in great danger.
Well, if they hadn't known before, they do now. A horde is currently approaching the Inyo Plains and headed straight for the towers. Avil, you need to keep those towers up as long as you can.
On my way. It can't be. That armor is made of bright steel.
Be careful, Avil. Bright steel is unbreakable, even by your rune strike.
Oh, je peux encore.
Careful, Avil. Find cover to regain your health.
Colin.
Avil, they've overcome one of the watchtowers.
What?
They've destroyed another watchtower. Avil, you must protect them at all costs.
You have saved that tower, Avil. I am in your debt. Additional Reveni have been spotted near your location, Sentinel.
Fallen. Quick, save the remaining two. Nice work. Keep going.
challenge it all.
Another Raveni approaches. Move quickly, Avil.
Come on, get this. Watch towers, watch towers. Shit, je peux pas couper là.
Additional Raveni have been spotted near your location, Sentinel.
There's only one watchtower left. Don't let it fall.
I need that dot down. Shit.
I'll have this thing down in no time.
Avil, you all right?
No, I'm dead, goddammit. Hey, c'est dur pareil. C'est l'autre là.
Avil, what have you done? The Raveni have destroyed the watchtowers.
C'est impossible. Ouais, mais reste encore. Tu le passes pendant une minute. Plutôt difficile, franchement. Ok, c'est pas ce que je voulais faire. C'est frustrant, pareil. Je vais arrêter ça là, parce que il faut travailler bientôt. Ah non, je voulais pas.
We have a large group of refugees traveling across the plains. If they stay on the right path,
As long as we keep the watchtowers up, they should be safe from danger.
Il est pas capable de skipper. Bon, ça va être assez pour ce soir. J'ai assez de frustration. C'est comme... Juste pause. Juste vidéo, c'est supposé me calmer. Je vais me reprendre demain. Là. De toute façon, là pour l'instant, je suis un petit peu trop... Je suis un petit peu stressé là-dessus. C'est pas payé comme jeu quand même, ça accroche, mais... ah, tiens. Non, non. Si je m'échappe de là, je pars dessus. Ah, je quand même. Chapitre 2 déjà. J'avance bien, c'est juste que c'est un peu difficile. J'ai ça accroche tout le temps quand tu essaies de mettre quelque part. Le dos s'auto-centre sur les méchants. Je sais pas s'il y a une option peut-être. Gameplay peut-être. Sa vue, non. Vibration. Saisir. Saisir. Je veux dire saisir. Je ne vois pas. Deux classes. Ah, ok, saisir. D'accord, je vois. On dirait que ça réagit pas très bien. c'est sensible. Ça accroche pas mal quand j'essaie de jouer. Donc, c'était pas ça. Ça va être assez pour ce soir. Je suis un peu fatigué. La musique m'énerve. C'est intéressant comme jeu. On va voir demain de quoi ça a l'air encore plus. Je vais continuer à jouer encore un peu. Et puis ça, si vendredi ça me plaît plus, ben, je jouerai Skyrim à ce moment-là. Donc c'est tout pour aujourd'hui. Je vous souhaite de revenir demain, 21h30, heure de l'Est à Montréal. D'ailleurs, j'avais des votes sur Twitch en ce moment. Je sais pas si le monde a voté. Parce que, en fait, demain, j'étais supposé soit proposer, soit jouer à un autre jeu, soit continuer à jouer Skyrim. Est-ce que le monde a voté? Ah, le monde veut encore Skyrim, puis il y a du monde. Oh. Est-ce qu'il y a quelqu'un qui pourrait faire voter pour départir? Parce que là, il y a 50% Tomb Raider et 50% de Skyrim pour demain. Et puis, je crois que c'est dommage, mais moi, je vois qu'il n'y a aucun viewer en ce moment. Il va falloir que je fasse mon vote à moi-même. Est-ce que je joue Tomb Raider demain ou je joue à Skyrim? Je crois que... Hey, c'est 50% quand même. Je vais voir combien de personnes. Je vais mettre un vote moi-même. Je vais continuer à Skyrim. Parce que si je commence Tomb Raider, ben là je serai dans une autre partie, dans un autre jeu. Je vais voter moi-même. Skyrim, je vais te faire balancer à 67%. J'ai triché, j'ai pas le droit de voter, là, mais bon, je le fais pareil. Donc, je vous souhaite bonne soirée, bonne journée, et jouez. À la prochaine. Et puis ça paraît beaucoup moins bien, 30 FPS. J'ai joué, c'est le 20. Je souhaite revenir demain. Puis jasez-moi, n'ayez pas peur, je vous répondrai. Donc c'est tout. On va arrêter le stream là, c'est fini. Au revoir.